morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Busy morning here. It is Thursday morning. We got here late yesterday, prepped this turnaround. A little bit of digging on it to scratch it down to height, but it's new construction. There was a lot of stone mixed into the base, so all I had to do was scratch it down to grade, put our forms in. It's coming together real nice. There's a lot of concrete here. Different looking house here, more of a modern looking house. You don't see these all the time, at least in this area. So it's really a neat layout. So on this one, we're not going to do our standard finished edge marks. We're going to go with the straight broom. It's more of a commercial look. So I let the concrete get a little bit tighter. And we'll give it a nice soft broom right up to that edge. So we have a nice big governor's driveway out front. We'll go over that shortly. Right now we're trying to get this turnaround done. These ones are a little tricky because the homeowners moved in a couple of months ago and we're right on a main road, so we have to jockey cars around. We have to figure out where they're going to park, where we're getting material delivered. So there's a lot of things that have to come together quickly, but at the same time we can't get all the stone delivered and have it here in our way and so forth, or reinforcement. Like I say, sometimes it feels like a juggling act. So, but it'll work itself out. Just wanted to say good morning. Welcome to TSH Concrete with the Hosses. I'm getting flustered. If this is your first time viewing, thanks for checking us out. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. So it's nice having these steps done. Tommy formed these up this morning while we were pouring. So now, we can just broom right around them and work our way out. It'd be tough to do that on top of our wet concrete. So we'll wrap them all with expansion joint. And then one thing we'll do, we don't want to create this corner out here and leave it go. So we're going to take a angle cut from this corner right back to that, because this is a key place where it may want to crack off of these little bumps. So we'll put a tool cut right from here, right over to this corner, and then we'll mirror that from this corner right to our expansion joint. Okay. Alright, I'll put another handle on. That'll put more weight on the broom, so that's why I was saving the center pad for last.
Alright everybody, so per your request, we are working next door to one of the jobs that we did last year. This is a nice, big, long, exposed aggregate driveway. Now, the customer requested, and I gotta say, I do kind of like the look of it. Usually, we will run the driveway straight through and then bring our street walks up next to it. They asked if we could do the street walk running through. So that's why we have the two different finishes here. But I think this one clocked in at, oh boy, I want to say just the driveway and front sidewalk. I think we were at like 90 yards of concrete on this one. And then this was a full day of power washing to expose all the aggregate. So we gave them a nice little parking spot there. Fit 3 or 4 cars there. Comes up to a nice big turnaround in front of the garage doors. Then here we have the front sidewalk that goes to their house. So this is usually what the jobs look like after they're all finished landscape. They have nice flower beds, really nice colorful grass. Just kind of helps to complement everything. The homeowner was nice enough to let us come over and do this first thing in the morning. He's a pretty nice guy. So here it is, a final look at one of the jobs we did last year. Hope you guys enjoy it.
So second round showed up. We're just going to do one truck at a time, and we're going to pour this single pad right here. Nice easy pour, and then we'll work on our approach over here, and we'll do one more truck today, and then we got to figure out that front. So we're just spreading some concrete, getting all of our reinforcement up, and then we'll go ahead and pour it. Okay, so this pad's ready to cut. We'll get 2 cuts in this. It's 30 foot long, so 10 by 11 pads work out real nice. These 3 are pretty hard. We'll be able to walk up that in our socks and edge it. We have this truck coming right now for one truck, for one pad. We started working on the driveway portion of it, and this just curves right in a little all the way to the street, as well as off of the corner right around for a parking area in front of the house. So we need to get all this situated before we can push forward. But what a neat looking house, huh? So today I'd like to get poured right up to here. It's still nice and early. I think it's right around 10 o'clock. Easily get 2 more trucks here. Okay, so everything out here in the sun is all broomed. The guys are working on getting the forms off. Everything keeps getting pushed forward closer to the street. We're a little bit loose up here, a little bit wet yet to broom. So I'll let that get a little bit tighter. I wanted to show you my cuts I put in off of the step. That'll help relieve those corners. I used a deep joiner. I took my float and I wet stabbed it in a little bit, and we'll broom right over that. Hopefully when the corners crack, they follow those right back. So we broom this a little bit, in a little bit when it gets tighter. And I think I hear the mixer will be pulled in the wrong house. So he's coming over here. The car doesn't hit him. We'll get this one poured shortly. This concrete's been on the ground for about 15 minutes. It's ready to edge. It's setting a little bit slow. It's mostly in the shade. It's fairly cool out. I'd say it's probably 70 degrees. So maybe not real cool, but it's just not real hot. This pad, Jim's putting the rebar in place. We got our wire mesh cut to fit the shape of it. We'd like to keep our wire mesh, our rebar, all of our reinforcement at least 6 inches away from the edge. Any closer than that, you could get rusting and it'll get wet and start to corrode in there. So 6 inches is what we shoot for. We're gonna get this one poured, and then we're gonna do one more approach pad right here up to about this area right in here. And then next week when we come back, we can just attach to this and go with it. So nice big turnaround pad there. This gets, whoops, this gets a big turnaround circle, governor's circle up here. So all the way from where our wheelbarrow is, almost up to the front of that black car. All of that is concrete with a planting in the middle. So lots of mixers heading this way. Okay, final truck of the day. Same as before, we'll spread it, get the wire up. We're only pouring these 2 pads, and that is it. So I'll do a little talking when we're done. Okay, the concrete's been on the ground about 10 minutes. We're all cleaned up, loading stuff up. Everything's getting edged. It's holding real nice. Pretty easy. 2 cuts in this one coming across to match those. And then over here, we'll take and turn this one off to relieve this corner. This one straight through. We'll take a look at that. I'm gonna go over here and spread some stone. So this is what I'm working on out here. We have this big radius circle going in here. I'm gonna knock this stone down and start bringing this onto grade and getting this started. Okay, we're just putting the cuts in right now. Still a little soft to get on. Let me come around here. Okay, Matt's brooming the last little bit of concrete. Got 3 long handles and 1 short handle on there, so it's hard to keep it straight. But how is she gonna do it? Perfect. So then we'll turn the broom, since this is the drive, we'll turn the broom marks this way here. So I was over here grading, trying to come up with our height. As I said earlier, there's a big circle of concrete here, but it really shoots uphill to the front porch. So I was trying to elevate this side of it, but we don't want to get this too high with the front yard, with the street. I'm just trying to get a happy medium. I think I need to bring this up a little bit more, but I can't take that down because they only want 1 step down off the porch. I can't bring that down. They only want 1 step off of the porch for that height. So that has to come over to that. It'll work out. The nice thing is there's like 40 feet there to blend it and fade it. And then this will all come together right to the street. So this is what we look for in our turnarounds. We want that to be a nice even plane across there. And it turned out real nice. I'm real happy with today. That's a lot of concrete to get on the ground. Okay.